Um, it says currently these two's capability is not is not on the equivalent of a heroic spirit level, so I shouldn't worry about it. Are they really not servants? I highly doubt that. It seems that everybody's awake. It seems. Hello. Good morning. Oh, Oreo-san. Good morning, Miss Oreo-san. Yes. Good morning indeed. Oryu-san. So yeah, Miss Dragon. Oryu-san. Breakfast is all ready to go. Why don't we all have it together? Is the dad gonna carry the child while we're having breakfast? Indeed, he is. Ha 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 ha! Guten Morgen, people. I sincerely must apologize for doubting you as thieves yesterday. From the topic that I've heard, you've got no money, no name, no title landing in this location. Didn't even have a place to stay for that night, I see. Yogo Zansu. Yogo Zansu. This must be some sort of fate show. You can stay at this house as long as you like this, yo. Says, thank you very much, Mr. Shiborto. Seabolt. He's Seabolt. His name is Seabolt. We have a famous guy called Seabolt. Matthew C. Perry. Seabolto. I don't know. Yeah, Mr. Seabolt, thank you so much. And Odyu-san. Abu. Mysterious child. Ine-chan. Ine-chan, thank you as well. ご遠慮せずともいいのですよ。この屋敷は真剣住人を訪ねていて、もともと人入りを出入り多いですからね。This is a medicinal place, right? Not like weed, like medical place. More of a medical place and a place of rest. It says it does get a little rowdy because every time we try to check up on people, sometimes it just ends up on a pure duel. So I wish you can tolerate that just a bit. It says even against patience, you duel. How you doing, Coco? Yeah, this teacher is too rock and roll. Yes, indeed, he is a teacher that caused so much trouble. It says even at the registrations and other people, he had quite the trouble. But as you can see, Nagasaki the current. As you can see, currently the Nagasaki in this current crisis. It's a weird topic, but because of his attitude, things gotten more calmer because of this circumstances. It says, I suppose it's understandable. A big gigantic turtle takes over your sea right, and then sharks starts taking over Dejima, and yeah, the policeman's and the enforcers ain't got no time for all that crap. Yes, Nagasaki's town. I wonder what will happen from here on out. I really would like this child to live happily ever after, you see. Ugh. There should be no problem, Otaku-san. Um, I can definitely see a bright future, a happy future for Ine-san. After all, this is... it's Okusan. He's trying to say Okusan, but he's saying Otaku-san. Wife. Me and my wife's child, after all. AKA he and hers, right? She's gonna be the most happiest lady on planet Earth. Baby. Uh, uh. Jesus. She's a beater. This is my goodness, teacher. You really are, yeah, you really are a dotting parent, are you? Ow! Ow! It really does hurt, Otaku-san. Oh my god. He's fucking violent. Fucking wifey's a violent one. Japones? I am Japanese. That's why I'm reading it and translating it for you. If you don't know, name's Tolovetrouble, FGO translator. And I translate FGO live stream and events and give you guys event details and capabilities and theories of what could happen in next and under details that FGO will never fucking tell you because you need to read other products like this. Like, if you don't know, these characters come in from a product of 10 years ago that's no longer available to us. This is my goodness. I really do feel like a real Edo time period came by. Yeah, I never thought a person that is in the history books during our class would actually exist normally. But I gotta say, they completely are different from the image we got taught on, huh? Mr. Sheba. Oh, it is Matthew Siebold. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, you got it right. Patty. Patty. Wait, who the fuck is Siebold then? Who's fucking Siebold? Siebold is a German physician, botanist, and a traveler. Philip Franz von Siebold. That could be it. Oh, it's Felipe. Felipe Franz von Siebold. Oh, damn, he looks exactly like the fucking... Sheep! And my boy look exactly like the picture. Mr. Siebold has a very nice voice, and I thought he was one pushing for open borders. He is a German physician, botanist, and traveler. He achieved studies of Japanese flora and fauna and introduction of Western medicine in Japan. Oh, wow. He was a medicine man. And that's why he has the facility for in the place. He was the father of his first female Japanese doctor educated in Western medicine, Kusumoto Ine. Ah, that's Ine. Oh, shit. First female doctor of Japan. Damn, son, they are dropping bombs. Those are like actual historical people. Yeah, like what the fuck? Why is it lore accurate event happening right now? Sora chigao dash. That's not 100% correct. It says, by the way, who the heck is this Seabolt person? What did he do again? Yeah, so there it is. Philip Franz von Siebold. In 1823, he was a he came into he actually came in from Orlando って何? What's Orlando in English? Is that the Portuguese? Is Portuguese Orlando? No, that's Portuguese. Portugaldo. Portugaldo is Portuguese. The fuck is Orlando? Orlando. Where was Orlando? I can't remember for the life of me. Orlando, Florida? No, it's not Orlando, Florida. It's a... let's see. How did he get to Japan? Arrival in Japan. Only a few months into Dutch East Indies, Seabolt was posted in resident physician and scientist to Dejima, a small artificial island, arrived. During the event of voyage, Japanese, he only escaped drowning typhoon in East Sea, China. Dutch. I guess Orlando is Dutch. Yeah, Dutch. What is Dutch in English? It's Orlando. Yes. Okay. Now we got the connection together. Yeah, Dutch is Orlando. I don't know why, but yeah, it's Dutch. It's Dutch. Sorry. Sometimes Japanese do go wildin', so. So he came in as a Dutch physician and a merchant, right? He was a medical staff of Dutch and came into Japan, in Dejima specifically. It is lore accurate. Yeah, he was a researcher that gave passion to the Japanese culture research, and on top of that, he gave us expansion of Eastern and Western as well. So essentially, yeah, he's specifically saying that he was a very prominent figure in Japan, and because he was a few person that just educated in Western medicine, that also prominence by his studies of Japanese flora and fauna and introduction to medicine of Japan. Yep. He was also a researcher. Simultaneously, days goes by. He met a Japanese woman called Otasa, wifey's Otasa. Right. Wifey's Otasa, aka oh, that child's an irregular then. Or no. Wait. Hold on. No. Kusumotaki, right? Yeah. Okay. So she was the daughter of Kusumotaki. Otasa, born to wife, and two of them would have a daughter in between. That's gotta be Ine-chan. Okay, so that's the mom. So that is Kusumoto Taki, who is a courtesan. If I remember correctly, in the history books, Seabolt was a... because of the problematic illegal products and illegal things that have been brought upon, tried to brought upon to Japan, Edo Bakufu specifically gives him an expulsion from country. That's going to be called the famous Seabolt incident. Oh shit, Seabolt, you caused a problem in Japan, brother. The Seabolt incident in 1826. Seabolt made this court journey to Edo. During this long trip, he collected many plants and animals, but he also obtained from court astronomer Takahashi Kageyasu several detailed maps of Japan and Korea. An act of strictly forbidden by the Japanese government. When the Japanese discovered by accident that Siebold had the map of the northern parts of Japan, the government accused him of high treason and being a spy for Russia. Japan placed Siebold under house arrest and expelled him in Japan on October 22nd, 1829. Satisfied that his Japanese collaborators would continue his work, he journeyed back onto frigate Java to his former residence, Batavida, in possession of his enormous collection of thousands of animals and plants, his books, and his maps. The botanical garden of Blitzenzorg would soon house Siebold's surviving living flora collection of 2,000 plants and plus. He arrived in the Netherlands in July 7, 1830. July 7th! Oh, shit! 1830. His stay in Japan and Batavida had lasted for a period of exactly 8 years. And would you look at that? He arrives in Netherlands on July 7th. There's the July 7 connection right there. No wonder he freaked out about being called a spy. True. Well, Seabolt incident makes sense now. And no wonder he fucking flipped the script. That was lore accurate. 今の長崎は出島があんなことになっているせいでオランダへの船を出すことができない。It says right now in Nagasaki, because of the circumstances of Dejima, there's no ship that can be sailed to Orlando, aka Dutch. It says, I'm pretty sure it's just prolonging his current existence. After everything's all done and settled, I bet his expulsion cannot be taken away. Wait, so expelled from country? What will happen to Miss Ine and Miss Ine and her mom, Kusumotaki? Those two, unfortunately, were not allowed to go with Seabolt to go get exiled out of the country either. I heard that the family that was left in Japan, their living was not an ordinary nor happy one, is what I heard. What? Can't we do anything about it? Like, change it for the better? Because we're here right now, right? We know what's going to happen. Can we change it whatsoever? That's right. If we can help out, maybe we can let those three run away. Like, sneak them on a ship or something. And then, yeah, Elemenloid 2 is going to get super pissed here because it's going to fuck up with the timelines and you can't mess with time. And so he has to say it. I know. I'll stay calm. I suppose it's time for you to talk. It's time for you to talk to you properly about the current situation and how we came along and how we got here. I see. So that's the case, huh? Do you really understand what they're trying to say? It says right now, if I were to be told a different story again, Junkuri ni mimi kara, it might just spill over from my ears. Do you know why the beef cans do you know why the beef can structure looks like that instead of the usual? Shut up! In order to repair the history of the wrong back to the way it was. That must be very important and detailed, right? That's right. Even if that will turn the history into a sadder story. Yep. And Mr. Store Leader, why are you making such a sad face? Dots. Dots. Understood. I will help out Store Leader. I don't know what's going on, but I will also restore history back to normal too. Isn't that right, Chica-chan? I'm okay with it. Oh, wait. Wasn't... What? That's all it took to convince you? It's only natural that if you let Hibiki listen to this type of story, she'll come to a natural conclusion like that. Well, don't worry. I'll tag along too. Chica-chan. Okay, I got it. Get away from me. I says, are you okay? Are you struggling to breathe? Do you not want to jump in the middle? The phone is like, do you not want to jump in the middle? I think I'll pass. I got the vibe that says it's dangerous to get in the middle of those two. To be perfectly honest, I must say my gratitude that now that our fighting force has increased. I don't know if we can rely on it constantly, but please everybody gather around right here. I want to talk about how we can conquer the Dragon Palace. In the very end, we do have to ride back to Dragon Palace one last time and defeat Orihime Kiyohime. But there is no... our plan can't even come into fruition if we can't even get there in the first place. The servant called Sebastian. I'm very worried and intrigued of what his true name could be. But that aside... to be perfectly honest, the fact that his name is Sebastian has got me more curious than any other names than before. Let's put that aside for now, shall we? The reason why we were able to get inside of that Dragon Palace in the first place was because of his work. The only way to get towards the Dragon Palace is probably by his method and his method only. Yeah, even though I would like to take a different approach in order for us to arrive at the Dragon Palace. And another problematic part is that turtle will get in the way. A foreigner ship that even is packed with cannons will probably do no damage against that monstrosity. And at the same time, with our current firepower, I don't think our long-range attack would be worth any damage to it. Our ideal is to drag it to shore and defeat it, but it says it has an ability that even seals servants out of fights. Definitely a character / a monster that needs to be looked after and care for. So how are we gonna pull it off? So that's what I'm kind of thinking right now. Okay, can't just be waving your white flags all of a sudden. Just once. If anything, if we can figure out a spider thread or a yarn of thread to figure out how we can win this from Jaws of Defeat. I know. Me. I have a good idea. This thing is annoying. In order to solve all that problem, all we need to do is have the Shiohiru Tama. All we need to do is invite that masked servant over and steal it from him. It says in order to in order to open the sea to make a path, if we can have that jewel, we'll be able to reach Dragon Palace and fight the turtle. It'll probably be useful and beneficial. Oh, I didn't know the masked old man had a great item. I says you make it sound like it's the grand plan, but do you think it'll easily work out the way we look? How are we gonna capture it? Isn't that servant technically be in a dragon castle? It's just to be perfectly honest, that jewel, even if we steal it, there'll be zero reasons and possibility that if we don't know how to use it. I says, what is this negative Nancy speak I'm hearing? I'm giving you big hints to conquer this easy task, you know? It says, I really hope you guys are honestly listening to my suggestions here. I even have suggestions to even lure that thing out. On top of that, what if I say I can use that jewel as well? What if I tell you that? Why? What? Why can you use that jewel? You. Who are you? Are you a servant or something? What are you? Oh, are you Urashima Taro? He's either Urashima Taro, right? Or he's the fucking turtle. My true name is you're not real. You're not real, smartphone man. It's either Urashima Taro, if not. Oh, what? Why is such an important fucking person on a phone? You stupid bitch. Out of all the person. Azumi no Isora? The son of Oh my god, you stupid bitch. You're Azumi Isora. You're the one. No shot. I was thinking a lot of things. Azumi Isora was not one of them to be you, phone boy. It's essentially, he's a sea god. He is a sea god. And he specifically says, I'm Azumi no Isora. I'm just a shut-in sea god. You fucking shitter. He's essentially the navigator. He's actually like the OG carrier to Dragon Palace. What the fuck? He actually is the one that opened the pathway to Emperor Jingu. Using the tide jewels, right? Which is the shield, whatchamacallit, the, what was it called? The shield whatchamacallit. Okay, so now things are making sense, right? It's Shio Mitsutama. Yeah, that's what it is. Flow gem. The thing that he was holding was a flow gem that's able to control the tides, right? It's like Moses and shit. Able to do Moses things. And yeah, this guy, fucking Azumi no Isora, is he's a lesser sea deity, but he is still a deity nonetheless. He's on the lesser side, but Still, he is a god. That's crazy. I can't believe the smartphone. So he's just communicating through. Yeah, he's a god of seashore. Okay, he's a god of seashore, and he's communicating through a phone. Why? How? How is he communicating through a phone? Who gave him the phone? That's the big question. That's crazy. That's crazy.